waiting for the new guy to come up in there. And I bet you he's a white boy because guess what? Barack Obama, everybody in his administration are damn crackers except for two, which is this guy Eric Holder and that bitch Rice, Susan Rice, which Susan Rice is married to a damn cracker. Then everybody else in his cabinet and his administration are crackers, man. Or maybe one of the Latino tribes that think they're crackers, man. So I guarantee you, the next guy, I could be wrong, the next guy that they put up in there for that seat of the Homeland Security is going to be some mean-ass crackers that we probably know. And that's going to be the devil that's going to kick this thing off, man. You know? See, Jake ain't watching that, man.
Might be a so-called Jew.
Any guy that they got, I'm going to do, as soon as I mention this guy's name, I'm going to do some studying on this guy. I'm going to learn about this guy. I'm going to see what information I can get about this guy. Like, for example, you had Barry Chip, right? Is that the right company, which is led by Scott Silverman? He had resigned, and now they got a new guy in there. I forget the guy's name, but we tried to do research on him. We couldn't find nothing on this guy. He came out of nowhere, man. And when he came into that office and took Silverman's place, the guy that set up the beast, the chip, the new guy, they even set up a new company. It's called Positive ID. So everything is coming into place. Janet Reno, I don't think she's thinking about retiring or resigning. They told her, okay, look, bitch, we get somebody else.
Yeah, because she got the shakes.
But she got the shakes. Something happened. They wanted a mean motherfucker to be in that position, man. So you gotta watch for that. See, Jake don't watch for stuff, man. Like Nate, he worried about building in this dilapidated kingdom that's about to damn fall, man. The scriptures speak about this place has a teetering face. Go ahead.
This is Luke 19:41. And when he was come near, he beheld the city and wept over it, saying, if thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy day, the things which belong unto thy peace, but now they are hid from thine eyes. For the day shall come upon thee, that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee.
Yeah, it's going to happen again. That's that martial law.
And compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side.
Yeah, they're going to surround the ghettos. They showed you that in that movie, The Siege. There was a scene, they showed Denzel, and they showed the ghetto was surrounded. They had the troops, and I think the troops were led by, what's his name? Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis played the general or whatever. And they had the ghetto surrounded. The troops.
Last night we drove by Seaside Park, Bridgeport, and they got fences all over the park. I'd never seen that before. They got fences all over the park. Double fence. You know, so they you know, some got to get ready to go down, man.
One of them brothers put up a video. They had military vehicles being transported.
Man, it's still
on the trains. The trains were transporting the military vehicles. So it's getting ready to go down. They just want to have everything in place when it does go down.
They got everything. I mean, they got the legislation. They got everything. All the laws passed. They got all the prisons built and fixed. They got the security guards in certain places that are not inhabited by prisoners yet. They're paying the security guards or the what's some things called the COs. You know.
Yeah, Elder Yohanaba was telling us about a FEMA facility up there in Waterbury, Connecticut, and you can't go there. Right. They got the section cordoned off. You can't go there. You can't go and see
so far.
Yeah, you can only go so far, and they stop you. What are you doing there? What do you want? Yep. Nothing to see here. Get out of here.
They've been doing drills all over the place, man. The past couple of weeks, they've been doing so-called terror drills.
They're supposed to be doing some drill in the subway system, where they're supposed to be shooting some fluoro gas or something like that through the vents to see where the gas goes. And some people are saying that gas is the government saying it's not dangerous, but there's experts that are saying that gas will mess people up. Yeah. You know, so there's all kind of stuff going on, man.
They're making their moves.
Hey, this place is getting ready to go, so what in the hell is Nate doing?
Yeah.
You know?
putting his people
Trying to hold
asleep.
it up. He's
Keeping them asleep. They've been asleep. They ain't
Keeping them
You don't
asleep.
have to put them to sleep. They're already
Keeping them
asleep.
asleep.
He keeping them asleep, man.
That's right. Go ahead.
It says, and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy
And
children.
that means literal. When they pull out those weapons, they're actually going to lay these people to the ground. When they shoot them, they're going to fall right to the ground, man. And they're going to shoot women and children, babies.
They ain't gonna give a shit, man.
This so-called white man, yeah, that's right. This so-called white man is really going to show his horns, man. Go ahead.
And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation.
And it's really the Most High coming through the so-called white man to
Right.
punish 2/3 of these people.
Yeah.
Because not all 2/3 are going to die by these nuclear missiles. A lot of them are going to die in these race wars, and a lot of them are going to be put to death by the so-called white man
Yeah, that's right.
in the hour of martial law.
Yeah, because the Lord said that thou knewest not the time of thy visitation. Because we are here speaking and teaching and telling them that these things are coming, and they're not listening. So I said that they didn't know the hour of their visitation. So we're telling them that these things are coming. They don't see it happening right now, so they're just walking around aimlessly, carelessly.
Yeah.
But then, all on a sudden, because that thing that happened in the World Trade Center, it happened all of a sudden. One minute people were just, walking to work, doing whatever, eating breakfast, riding in a train or riding in a cab, talking shit, making plans for the evening, and all of a sudden, boom, just like that, out of nowhere, these calamities came. And when them buildings came down, the people, especially these women, they're supposed to be so strong, all you see was women screaming, running down the street, trying to get the hell out of Dodge. So that's the same way it's going to happen when this martial law thing takes place. It's just going to break out of nowhere. And they already got these people, man. Because they shut down Boston for what? For a whole day or two? Looking for them so-called Boston terrorist bombers or whatever. They shut that whole place down. You couldn't move or go anywhere. So, and the people didn't do nothing. They just sat at home. And they were going from house to house, knocking on people's door. And you better believe if they didn't open that door, they would kick that door down.
Yeah.
So this devil's going to, the scriptures tell you in the law, in the book of Deuteronomy, that this man is going to be cruel when he comes. You ain't seen shit, man. These devils they've been laid back because the Lord got them laid back. But the Lord's going to turn up that devilish spirit inside of them, man. And then they're going to get busy.
Yeah, get Revelation 2, 9, and 10.
We always bring this out. You had this guy named Michael Mahoney. He's a part of the CIA. And he made a quote. He said, "We have lusted for the hour of martial law when we can get our hands on the Christians." Now, who are the Christians? That's these people, man. That's the same old spirit of the Romans back then. Why do you think we had to go into the catacombs to escape the wrath of the Romans?
And that's them in the reincarnation. Those are them same Romans, man. And they got off back in the Roman Empire during the time of, all the Caesars, but during the time of Nero. Nero had burnt Rome, and it said he fiddled while Rome burnt. Actually, he was playing a lyre, and he was singing the song about the destruction of Troy. Troy was destroyed by fire. So he was singing that song, hid somewhere. But they don't go into detail about the fire, man. That fire burnt the whole city of Rome for about 500 miles square, almost about 476 miles square. That's how big Rome was. The city of Rome was that big, and it burned for 6 days, man.
It's a big fire.
And they turned around and blamed it on the Christians, which were the Israelites that accepted the Lord.
Well,
It's going to happen over here.
And they got
during the Rodney
persecuted.
King verdict.
Then it shall be known who are my chosen. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but spoiling and destroying
Them that fear the Lord.
Them that fear the Lord.
That's right, that's right.
You brothers understand that? They shall be like madmen. And when these devils roll, they're going to roll hard, man. And Nate, you're not...
He's not getting the people. He's not getting his people ready, man.
Hey, that's what the Lord...
And we try to tell you guys.
That's right.
We're trying to wake your stupid asses up, man. And you blindly following that nigga like you a damn zombie, man. So when the time comes and you caught out there and you don't know which way to go, look, I'm not gonna waste turn around and teach you. Okay, let me show you this scripture, brother. And this is the name of the Most High. I'm not going to waste my time. If I tell you the name of the Most High is Yahweh and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, and you're going to buck up, well, Lord, I said, look,
Yeah.
I got to run. Hold up.
Yep.
I got to be somewhere.
Right.
I ain't going to waste no time with you, man.
That's right. Yeah, them days of sitting back and forth with somebody for hours, that's done, man.
Look at the people out here. We ain't got a lot of people following us, man. But if all hell broke loose, all these people know where they're going. They be on 31. Why going down there? You know?
That's when the Most High going to withdraw the word.
That's when the Most High going to withdraw us out of here, man.
That's right.
Pull us back, man.
Hey, because the Lord...
And Jake ain't going to have no
right.
answers.
That's right, that's right.
Because now is the time to get these answers, man.